Hi, welcome back to Writing Project Downfall, Writing Log 8. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. Usually we are doing our writing vlogs. I'm sharing like my writing progress. However, today we won't be doing any writing. And this is a documentary for my writing progress. And a part of transparency is admitting that we're not going to want to write every day. When you're writing your first draft, you'll hear people will tell you that just write the first draft, hurry up and get through it so you can start editing and revising and all that, and it's good. Or they'll tell you that you have to have a writing schedule or writing routine. But what if you do a 9 to 5? What if you have kids? What if you have stuff to do when you get home from work? Or let's say it's better to write in the morning, or it's better to write in the afternoon, or it's better to write this time and that time, and don't write on weekends. And hit this word goal and that word goal, or don't write for less than 4 hours, or don't write less than 3,000 words. And that's all good advice. But no one, there's no one size fit all for anything. Like I wear a size 8. However, that's like if I buy shoes that's made in China. If I buy shoes that are made in the US or under US size, I wear a size 7. When I buy shoes straight from England, I wear size 5. And when I buy shoes from other countries, I wear different sizes. I say this to say that there won't be a one size fit all for nobody, not even you. And while everyone wants to finish their first draft and it's good, and try not to lose yourself in the process, because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. And when I try to write my first draft as messy as possible, it only gives me more work, because I'm the type of person I like to reread scenes to see how they flow. And when I reread and I realize that I didn't capitalize the I, or I didn't put the apostrophe in the don't, or the won't, or the ain't, or the shouldn't, then I'm spending more time editing instead of writing. And everyone wants to finish their first draft. I know I do. I've This novel should have been finished back in November, and it is January 31st today. So we are definitely 3 months, or 2 months past that deadline. And you can follow all the writing tips and tricks and everything that you want. But if you pressure yourself, well, I don't believe in writer's block. You might believe in writer's block, and that's completely fine with me, but I don't believe in writer's block. I believe in burnout. Because on the days that you want to write, or on the days that you're just pumping to write, you write. And that's what I want to do more often, is I want to just write more on the days that I want to write, but that's also not realistic. So as much as how we would like to follow every single advice that's out there, you have to find the advice that you think works best for you. Like the hurry done first draft thing doesn't work for me, because there's this popular saying that my grandmother loves saying, haste make waste. And as much as I try not to, I'm not always a perfectionist, because my room is a mess right now. But my work, like those, like my work has to be perfect. I can't have. I'm that person. It was one of the reasons why I had to drop or art in high school, because like I don't know, if you know that you are that person, don't try to lose yourself, because your work will reflect better when your signature is in it. Like for me, even though they say show not tell, like I like read it. Like I'm that person. Like I'll rate a book 4 stars, or I'll take a star off a book if when I'm reading the book I can't tell where I am. Like I really don't care about how the people look, because half the books I've read I don't even remember if they're blonde hair, blue eye. Like I'll go on the internet sometimes and I'll see like someone talking about a book I read, and I was like, was she blonde? that character wasn't blonde, but when it comes down to scene, like I want to know, is it raining? Is it sunny? What are the flowers that are outside? I'm a nature person. So so that reflects a lot in my writing. I'm always talking about the nature. I also love this. I'm one of those ASMR people. So I like when I'm reading a book and I can like I'm there and I can tell the sound. Like if there's a train, I like when I read a book and I can hear someone saying that the train is honking or whatever train does. Or if there's an or if you're writing a book about an accident and you say like the tires screech, that's the sound. I'm that person. And when you try, like people say that, oh, write it as messy as possible. I try that way where I do the whole I'll fill in this later, I'll fill in that later. But then when I reread it, it doesn't sound right to me. And so I'm stuck just going over and over and over and over. And it's just fine to have days where, or a couple days or weeks when you just don't want to write. You are going to finish that book. Like, there are a lot of books that I started when I was like 13. It's over a decade. And I still remember some of them. I haven't finished any of them. But if you pressure yourself or you try to become someone you're not, you are going to lose yourself in the process. That's all I'm saying. So if you have those days where you just don't feel like writing, where you just want to get up, just have a cup of coffee and go read a book, I'm giving you permission. Go read a book. You don't have to write. Today doesn't have to be, you don't have to write today or tomorrow. You do have to write eventually, but it doesn't have to be today. And if you've sticked around, I was to my little rant. Thank you so much. And I just want to say happy writing and have a wonderful year, month, week, day, hour, minute, second. I'll see you in another writing blogger log. Bye.